just to make them stand out but to look minimal and soft enough. My stuff for their phone because they like it that much. We don't. Imagine pink grass. Hi everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. I look exhausted. That is because I cannot sleep. I just realized that this sweater matches completely with the background. I look like a floating head. Oh, I'm gonna change that for a second. Okay, you know what? This sweater, I don't have anything else dark enough for this. For today's video is not a typical vlog, which I think a lot of these Vlogmas videos are gonna be. They're just gonna be, you know what? Vlogmas is just giving you a video every single day, so that's exactly what I'm doing. What do I have in my hair? Jeez Louises. Just a fluff. Jeez Louise. I wanted to talk about what I did for a graphics project recently. Actually, I started back in August, and they came out last week, and I wanted to talk to you and show you guys, like, just talk about them myself. I wrote to say Aldous, and she was super nice. I've been watching her since maybe beginning of 2019. I just kind of stumbled upon her, I think it was a thrifting video. I was like in my second year of college already by that. No, I was still in my first year of college by that point. I had started my YouTube channel, but it was on a pause because graphic design school is very hard. Art school in general is just a little hard. I'm wearing my Harry Potter pajamas, don't mind me. Yeah, I wanted to go through like my design process and just kind of talking about everything that I made. I'm going to show you some wallpapers and some app icons and some widgets that I made. So first we have like this sun aura. She wanted something a little bit more, nothing too nothing too crazy, nothing too like in your face, but like something like a little soft and minimal, but shows that it's like a beam of light and like softness of an aura. Then we have, this is the one for some reason when she was telling me that she wanted like a moonlight and a sunlight theme. I was like, oh my god, why do I feel like I see like a sunrise? A very bright sun with like soft pink in the background with clouds on the top and the bottom, kind of mixing its way through. And this is my absolute favorite one. I love this one a lot. Yeah, they're gonna have my name like scraped right across because, you know, copyright reasons. Not that we don't trust you guys, but you know, we don't. Oh, okay, so then when I thought of the sun with the clouds, I thought, oh my god, what about like a crescent moon? That would be kind of like cool, something a little different that's not just like a full moon. Oh, and there's a full moon in the next one. But I loved this one. She wanted like she wanted this more of a darker pink because it was the nighttime. She gave me this color palette. Use all these colors for this, and I said, you know what, girl, I got you. I will use all of this. And then we have this full moon. I made it a half moon because I couldn't put the full thing in, but I wanted to show much detail of the moon with something softer. This is kind of the color of like the clouds from the crescent moon one, so I'll put both side by side. I didn't want to make it too dark because the moon was already dark enough, so you wanted to kind of like see like the little outlines of the moon, so you wanted like a little bit of a lighter background but not too light where you would think it is the day. Okay, we're gonna talk about the app icons. I'm just gonna show you a couple. You like the ones that like aren't like stereotypical ones. So when it came to Messenger, I was just like, okay, you know what? Do I want to do like the little chat bubble, or oh my god, it would be cool if I incorporated the color scheme that she wanted, because if I did, it would be a light beige background with like maybe either a pink, but then she said she wanted a light brown and a dark brown. I was like, okay, well, how would I incorporate with a single use of an icon, which would be like the chat bubble, into like two different other colors? I was like, you know what if I did like a little conversation? So I did like 3 little conversations. And if you've noticed that if you have them, can you like tag me in them? That would be so cool, because I've seen that everybody loves them. I spit everywhere. I see that everybody loves them and they're like, this is so cool, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, like like my designs are being loved so much. Like that is just, that's kind of like crazy to me, because this is like all I've ever wanted. One of the things I've always ever wanted when it came to design. So if you can tell, there's like stars and like little glittery stuff like at like the corners. It just kind of depends on which app you have, like which corner it's in. But I thought I'd like do something a little funky because I was like looking at Pinterest for inspo, and I was like, you know what, this, no one has something like this, so that's why I threw it in. The clock, I was just gonna do a regular like analog clock, just like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I was like, what if I made like a little like iconic alarm clock like from like cartoons, and it goes ee. I was gonna make it like with like the ring bells coming out, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave it stagnant. I'm gonna add some pink hearts instead because that's kind of cute. Oh my god, maps. So I thought, I was thinking of like Google Maps, and I love like the symbol they use for Google Maps, but I was like, but I thought a map would be like really cool too. Oh my god, what if I used the pin and made a map that was like pink and brown? It's kind of cool. Added my stars in there. Yeah, I really like it because it shows. I think, where is that? That is somewhere in, that is either Spain or the beginning of Africa is where that pin looks like it's dropped. Actually, the pink part of the pin looks like Spain. The brown part of the pin looks like somewhere in Africa. Spotify. So I found the Spotify logo. I feel like we can't really change it that much, but we did change it a little bit in color. And then I added like a little timeline of like the song playing. So then I made like the song bar light brown, and then I like put a dark brown spot up to a point where it looks like it looks like you're listening to the sound. And then I put the fast forward, rewind, and then play button. I was gonna do the loop, but I was like, you know what, we're gonna keep it minimal and simple, but like very pretty. As again, this doesn't have the stars because there's already so much going on. The stars on there are, the stars on the apps are some of the ones that are just kind of a little bland, or we don't really want to like change it too much. So I wanted to leave Spotify just looking like that. And then we go into the World Wide Web. Safari. This is for Safari. You can use it for Safari, Google, Firefox, whichever like internet app you have. And technically it can work with any of them because it's World Wide Web, and that's what the internet is. www, World Wide Web. I love this so much, and got the little mouse just clicking on it and just like to open up the internet, and I love it. It looks like a little Google, it looks like a little Mac icon, like a little Mac site where exit, minimize, and expand is in the corner. And then that was where I was able to incorporate dark brown, white, beige, and pink. I love this. I love this one so much, but it's not my absolute favorite, but it is in my top favorite. I think I gave her like 45, like in between 45 and 50, I think. This one is my favorite, and I don't know why, but it just is. It just sits with me for some reason. This is the bank card. And I want to do 2 banks, one for lighter, one for darker, because my debit is lighter and my Visa is darker. So I wanted to like add that in. Couldn't tell you which brand this is, but I just kind of threw one together. I just wanted to be able to use majority of like the colors that she gave me. And obviously I'm kind of working with a solid group of like 4 or 5 colors, just to make them stand out, but to look minimal and soft enough, because when you're on the phone, they're obviously not going to be as big as they are on my computer screen. They're going to be like 10 times smaller. So they have to be like prominent and being able to be seen. Okay, maybe I like the shopping one just a little bit more. I wanted to have 3 shopping bags, but they looked kind of bland. So when I sent it to Sadie, she's like, oh, maybe we could like outline it. That'd be cool. So I was like, oh my god, you know what? That actually would be cool. I actually had it outlined in a darker pink. Sadie's like, oh, can we do like a darker brown? I was like, you know what, that actually looked really cool, so I got that idea. And I love it. It's just like, it just shows that it's just shopping bags and you're buying something, and it just looks so cool. She gave me a list of all of the apps she wanted, and I decided to add a couple in that weren't in there that I kind of feel like a lot of people who watch YouTube are watching, that they use, which is like Tumblr, Discord. And the 2 that I really thought are like Tumblr and Discord, because like I don't use Tumblr. I have an account. I don't use it whatsoever. It's on my computer, and I have to log in every time. It logs me out for some reason. I don't know why, but I do have it. I have it on my phone. I actually I think it's logged out at the same time because I think I reset my phone and have to log back in, but I haven't used it. But I do have it, and I was like, you know what? I know that there are some people who watch YouTube. They have it. I know they do. I just know they do. I know they have it because I'm a YouTube fan, and I know my fangirls out there. I know you have it. And then we have Discord, which is like, I have Discord because I had to get it for school when the big thing happened in 2020. Took that and made it brown and pink. Really liked that. And I picked Discord because I know that I feel like everyone I know has Discord. They're like, oh my god, do you have Discord? I was like, is this the new Snapchat? Because I don't like it. Just text me. Just text me. Or DM me on Instagram. That's fine. But Discord, are you joking? Watch me one day have a Discord like channel for like you guys. And we'll just talk about how much we think Discord's the new Snap. Like, to me, Discord's the new Snapchat. Like, that's all I can ask is, do you have it? Do you have it? And then I made these three. I made stars, little hearts, and then a little lightning bolt, just in case there were some apps that people had that I didn't make a cover for. App that was a little different. Like, maybe a game. Maybe you can, like, change this to a game. Like, I feel like I would use the lightning bolt as a game. If you have a dating app, use the hearts. And then use the stars for something else. And yeah. I loved doing this. This project came so easy to me. And I really enjoy doing it. I'm so glad that people are liking it. I'm honestly so glad that Sadie likes these. Because that makes me very happy. Okay, so let's talk about the widgets. I'm not gonna lie, when she first said widgets, I was like, what? Because I don't decorate my phone. I do have a certain layout with my phone that I can show you. I can do like a little tiny mini whip on my iPhone, even though it looks nothing like Sadie's or aesthetically pleasing. But you know what? We're gonna try this. I have infinite potential, and all she says was, she's like, I want sun and moons and the galaxy and all of that kind of incorporated within these widgets. And I was like, you know what? When I see infinite potential, it's like, I have infinite potential. So you know what? We'll just do a classic crescent moon with stars. I feel like that's just kind of my go-to at the moment. This is the Earth, and I put a filter on it, and I made it, and did like a soft pink, and it turned out to be like a purpley pink with the light beige background, added a drop shadow to it. She did good. That's so good. The Earth looks purple, and I think the Earth should be purple and pink, and not green and blue. Imagine pink grass, purple water. What utopia are we living in? Fairytopia, Barbie? I feel like Barbie would totally live in that world. Like the fairies would. Then we have, okay, so I don't know if you can actually tell when you see this picture, but I love rainbows. I love rainbows. I've loved rainbows my whole life because it's just all the colors all together, but I do think they should add pink in it. But that's okay. So it says make decisions from the perspective of who you want to become. Honestly, after yesterday, the day I had yesterday, definitely doing that. If you can't tell, there are two rainbows in the background off of this like really, really light pink background, and then I changed the transparency of these two rainbows to be super pale, like super pale, like very hidden, but you can see it in like certain lighting. And now that I've pointed it out to you, you're gonna be like, oh, there is a rainbow there, nice. And I just picked like this cute little like handwritten font, and it was so cute. Okay, so I'm on Sadie's like Actualizer Co, and I saw that there are two people who like screenshotted it all in the back. So this is so cute. Like, as I said, like you can like use Wattpad for like the hearts. Like, I love that, or iTunes for the music. I think there is a music one. You can use a Spotify one, but I kind of like the stars for iTunes. I don't use iTunes. I do use Spotify. Apple Watch, we have the calculator, App Store, Snapchat, Pinterest, Instagram. That's so crazy that people want to use my stuff for their phone because they like it that much. That's insane. And then someone used the background. I really hope that it's okay that I screenshotted this. Well, I mean, you kind of submitted it onto actualizerco.com, which is where you can get all of this stuff. I'll put... Yeah, I'm going to be taking like so many screenshots. But yeah, if you want to follow Sadie and get these apps, widgets, and icons, you can just I'll put the link in the description for sure. It was so great working with her. I really thought that this is like, I've had other graphic design jobs, but like this was like something where someone wanted me to create something from like what was in my own brain, and it wasn't from a job, and there wasn't like crazy guidelines for this, and that this was just fully 100% me with like a little bit of help, like what she was looking for her story company. I look really forward to working with her again. It would be a lot of fun to create maybe something else. I think in like one of our earlier emails, a digital planner came up, and I was like, whoa, that is a lot of time in this to spend for a digital planner, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought of some ideas. I'm gonna plug myself for a second. If you want to follow me on my personal Instagram, go right ahead. In my personal Instagram description is my company. I haven't posted anything on it yet, but it is called Pataki Productions because that is my name, Pataki. I love my last name. It is so fun. It is so cool. I'll put more Instagram stuff here. You can subscribe to me and follow me on either Instagram is fine. You can follow me on both if you really want to. And if you want like your own like little wallpapers, you can message me and I will find time to make them. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!